I'm in the heart of Rome, and I'm not here for architecture, I'm not here for history, but this here is a starting point of my bike tour. Stop! I've been cycling for a bit less than 30 minutes and I'm still in Roma. It's very crowded here as expected, lots of cars, lots of traffic lights, small roads or big roads, but not easy to pass through. But soon I will get to the end of this city and then it will be a bit quieter on my way to the lake. I'm still in the city, I'm still in Roma, but all of a sudden it has become very quiet. Wow, there is a very nice bike lane here in the middle of a park. This is how it should be, even in the city. On the right you can see the houses where the people live. And here is the park. Oh, the navigation was wrong. All of a sudden the nice bike lane stopped in front of a hospital. So now I'm inventing my own route and I'm driving on a very big traffic road. I think I've almost left the big city of Rome, but still very busy with cars here. The advantage is I can cover a lot of kilometers very quickly. The bike lanes were quite slow, but this goes much quicker, but more dangerous. Wow! Finally, after almost 2 hours, I'm in the nature. And I took kind of a shortcut. It looks like a pilgrim's route where I am now. And this is on my way to the lake. And there in the very far you see the path. And I see hikers, some hikers. So I don't know exactly, I don't know exactly where I am. Oh, it's very steep here. I don't know exactly where I am because I took another turn, which was not on the navigation. Ah, fuck. Oh. Which was not on the navigation, but this looks more adventurous. And it's very quiet here, peaceful. Ah, very nice. This is what I was looking for. After 2 hours cycling between cars and trucks. My lungs are filled with gasolina, but this was worth it. I found it. But I really need to take care where I'm driving because it's steep and very bumpy. Hello. Hi. But God, it's beautiful here. Very nice path in the middle of the nature. I'm very happy I took this shortcut. Much better than the asphalt path. Yeah, much better than the asphalt roads. I hope everything is going well because at some point I need to cross a water. I hear water already. But there is a bridge. I couldn't see the bridge on the map, but some people told me, yes, you're safe, there is a bridge. So who am I not to believe them? Oh, look. There we go again. Oh. It's more for hikers than for cyclists, I think. Because this is very steep. And although I have very good brakes and a good mountain bike,
I'm grinding sometimes, and if I lose control here, well then it's done. Yeah, well done. Next obstacle. I would love to go harder, but you know, it's difficult because I'm filming with one hand. Look, there we go again, very steep. I would love to go faster. So if everything goes well at the end of this pilgrim route, this little part of the pilgrim route, I'm back on the main route, the main cycle route, I hope. Okay, this is it, the Via Francigena. If you're into hiking, this seems to be a very nice route here in Lazio, a bit north from Rome. This is the path I took. And, well, it goes left and right. I need to go to the left. And that is where the pilgrim's route also goes to, I think. Or it's left or right or both, I don't know. Anyway, I'm very happy that I'm stubborn enough to leave the actual bike route and go freestyle to discover something new. And this is the national park, Parco Regionale di Veio. That's the park where I'm in and I have to follow. So I'm going here to the left this way. First I'm going to Formeio, and from Formeio I descend to the lake. 2 hours to go, and then you can see my accommodation, which is going to be really nice as well. I'm in Formello, and this is my last stop. It's longer than expected due to my detour. I take a little break and then 1 more hour to the lake. It's 3 o'clock, it's hot, 27 degrees. I will be happy when I finally arrive. It was a bit longer than expected, but that was well, due to my detour, which was really nice. This looks like a little peaceful village. I take a little break and then the last part to beautiful Bracciano Lake. Wow, I finally arrived at my first destination. It was much longer than expected. I thought I would cycle for a bit more than 3 hours, but it was more than 5 hours. Uphill, 27 degrees, lots of big roads, more than expected. We've also seen some nice roads. But the reward is good because this is my hotel tonight. I'm sleeping 2 meters up in the air. A nice tent in the shadow. That's it. Very simple. Everything I need. My bike is here. Safe. And yeah, the main goal of this day was to cycle to the first lake, the Bracciano Lake. And it's just here 30 meters from my hotel. Wow, this is beautiful. This is why I've cycled all the way to the lake. Just on 30-40 kilometers from
big city of Rome, you find this quite peaceful, big lake and this nice camping. If you go straight by bike, then it's just 2-3 hours, I think. I made a detour. And if you go by car, I think it's 30-40 minutes. No nice sandy beach, but at least grass. Very tempting to go for a swim. Tomorrow I cycle to a second lake and a third lake. But today, the Bracciano lake. Look there in the far, that's my tent. Just 30 meters from the lake. Ah, it's nice here, the sun is out. Some people are sailing. It's quiet on the camping. And now for me it's time to go for a drink and some food. And then I see you tomorrow for day 2 of my 5-day bike trip. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I closed my hotel. My bike is ready. Day 2 of my bike trip. I'm going to leave the Bracciano lake. To cycle more north, 75 kilometers. It's going to be a tough day, 75 kilometers climbing. Lago di Bracciano looks like a very big lake, but the lake I'm going now, Lago di Bracciano, is even bigger. And I have a nice Airbnb there with a viewpoint over the lake. So it's time to hit the road. I've cycled for 30 minutes now. And I'm on top of the first mountain, 350 meters. I started at 160, so almost 200 meters ascending. It's not that much, but still, it was tough for the first climb of the day. From here on, it's descending, but after that, there's a very big mountain, up to 500 meters. Still nothing impressive, but road in general is long, 75 kilometers. And I left the biggest roads. I'm back on the countryside. It's nice here. Not many cars, but nature and nice land houses. And nice cottages. Look, here we take one of the small roads again. That's what I like. And now we're going down. Like very steep. I expect a nicer day than yesterday. Yesterday we had some nice landscapes, some nice nature, the pilgrims route. But today we're really in the countryside. No big roads, no cars. So only this nice houses, little roads. Look at this one. It's a nice house. So I'm descending from the first mountain, down, 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 and at some point we're going up again. And then I'm climbing the biggest mountain of the day, up to 500 meters. So I'm enjoying this last part of down, down, down. Okay, this is the end of the road. But my navigation says I have to pass by here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I need to go down here. It looks like a proper hiking path. Oh fuck. So I think it's okay. Not too far though, maybe 10 minutes through the bushes. And then I think I hit the road again. And if not, bye bye. Oh, it's nice here. I need to cross a river. Oh. Okay. Yes. Done. Oh fuck. Oh doggy, easy. They're not coming for me, do they? Ah, fuck. I think I'm halfway. So 5 more minutes. I'm back on the roads again. Like a gravel road. And I just took notice that this road is the Via Francigena, the pilgrim route I followed yesterday. But this is the same route. I already saw a lot of hikers. And now I'm on foot of the mountain. I'm on the foot of the highest mountain I need to climb today. So in a bit, it's only ascending until 500 meters. And I'm on 260 meters now, so it's nothing too challenging, but still, somebody needs to do it. This is it. The highest point of the trip today, 490 meters. As I said, not that high, but the climb was not difficult. It was very stable, very controlled. Not steep, but very long. It's not even 10:30 and I've reached the highest point. This is the view we have over la dolce vita italiana. Now it's still not over, because now I'm descending, but after that there are 2 more mountains. But this is the highest. I'm in Viterbo. I took a long break here. I had a good lasagna, some cheesecake, and a quick visit of the city. It's a nice little old Italian town, a little village. It's quiet, but it's very, as I said, old. Narrow streets, up, down. I took a good break here, 2 hours, also because it was raining. And now it's dry again, but it doesn't look very promising for the rest of the day. I still need 26 kilometers. I think I can do it in 90 minutes. And then I've arrived at the final destination. Capodimonte, close next to the Lago di Bracciano. Small streets, little terraces. La dolce vita. Oh yeah, she is. And this looks like the main square of Viterbo. But it's under construction here. Fuck, just when I wanted to leave, it starts raining again. So I'll wait here in Viterbo, do a bit of sightseeing. I'm under a big tree, so I'm dry. And look, it's nice here. A big cathedral in the far. And I'm here I'm here on a balcony. It also got very cold now, so I put my jacket on. And now I'm leaving Viterbo, up to the last part of the trip. See you at Capodimonte. Just outside of Viterbo, I hit a Via Francigena again. And that is always a good sign. That means no big roads, but gravel roads in the middle of the nature. Nice colorful flowers. And long meadows. I hope I can continue for a very long time on this road. This is nice. Almost there, 2 more minutes. I can see the lake. I finally arrived in my apartment. And look how nice it is. Very colorful place. It's very small, but it's everything I need. Nice yellow walls. And you can see it's recently renovated. Yeah, my bike is here. It's better than on the street. They prepared a little breakfast for me. A little kitchen. A very nice clean bathroom. A wooden ceiling. And upstairs, here are the stairs upstairs. There is the bedroom. Ah, and it's a very nice, cute bedroom. Look how romantic. And when I look outside, ah, beautiful, I can see the lake. And when I walk outside, this is the view. There is the lake. The weather is nice. The sun is out. I'm going to rest a bit and then I'm going down to the lake and check a bit the village because it looks really nice here. Look, all those quiet corners and houses and terraces with view over the lake. The harbor of Capodimonte.
Capodimonte is a small peninsula. It's just a very small town, but you know, it's all surrounded by water. Everywhere those little stairways between houses where you can just sneak to the next road. And this looks like a big fort or castle. Let's have a quick look to see what it is.
Questa è la Rocca dei Farnese.
Es un... ¿Qué es? ¿Qué es?
È un castello.
Un castello,
Un
castello, sì.
Dei Farnese.
Di Farnese, Rocca Farnese.
Sì,
Es aperto?
credo. Credo
Ah,
che sia qua. Credo che sia chiuso.
No es posible visitar. Alright, it is a castle, but I think it's under construction, as I can see now from inside. And a bit further is the beach. It looks nice because you can choose between grass and sand. It's a dark sand beach, but it feels soft. It's not very clean, but looks nice. Now with the grass and the trees in the village, with view over the historic center. Not bad. The last view over the Lake Bolsena. It's early in the morning and I'm going to leave the lake right now. It's raining a little bit. I just need to prepare my bike a bit. It's day 3 of my bike trip and I'm in Capodimonte, going to the Mediterranean Sea. The end destination is Civitavecchia. We pass by a very nice national park. I take a break in Tarquinia and after that I continue to Civitavecchia, which is at the coast. And I hope the weather is better there than here in Capodimonte. But I want to cover some kilometers now because it's 3 hours to Tarquinia and after that 2 more to Civitavecchia. Arrivederci. I've been cycling for 10 minutes only. I passed by one village, I took a side road and now I'm already back in the nature. Gravel path, small road, birds. Yes, the start is good. It's mainly downhill. Actually, most of the trip is downhill because we're going to the coast and we're inland, so it's always downhill. So I don't expect a very heavy day. The nature is beautiful, little flowers, only birds chirping, and me, and a lot of wheat fields. But look around, beautiful, hilly and green. Okay, here we're going up again. Man, I can keep on filming uninterruptedly. It's so beautiful here. What kind of trees are these? I've seen a lot of those trees here. Can you tell me the name? Okay, this is the first obstacle. I need to continue here, but it's closed. You can't pass here. And there's a big fence with a lock. So I could just do it, try to put my bike over it and climb. On the other side, it's also closed. And here are chickens and maybe somebody living, I don't know. And this is the river. Okay, this is pretty fucked up because I'm in the middle of nowhere. And okay, I'm gonna see what I'm doing. Maybe I need to find another route. Or I just climb over it. Yeah, it says there should be a road here. So I don't see anything. There's a lot of hay though. I could sleep here if I can't find a way. But I will. It's still early. I'm just losing some time. But here should be a road. A little shortcut to a bigger road. But I don't see it. Here is a road to the left. It looks like a bigger road. Let's see. What is written here? Look, there is a sign, there is something in here. This is the road it gives me. Yeah, whoa. Let's try this one. Let's try this one for several hundred meters. And then it should connect to a bigger road. Okay, to be continued. Okay. I'm on the road for 5 minutes. It still doesn't stop. It's just a bit densely vegetated. And now I need to choose if I go here or there. Well, not here, I think. Ah, fuck. All those trees. Yeah. Okay, it still works. I need to cross a river here. Oh my god. Ah. Well, not really a river. Just some drops of water, a little water stream. Oh my god, it's still far. Yeah. But it seems to continue. Or not. Okay, I wouldn't recommend this. This is where I have to pass between trees all over the road with my bike. Oh fuck, it's wet. I have scratches on my legs and on my arms everywhere. But I'm still on the road and it continues. There's no dead end. Oh my god, the worst thing would that there is a dead end. And the only thing missing now is some mafia members who bribe me, or worse. But beside that, everything fine. I'm still on my way. But oh fuck. It's tough. Well, it seems that I've passed the worst part, which was here, the last 5 to 10 minutes. Here it looks a bit better. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm back on the road again. Wow. That was quite an adventure. I wouldn't recommend it. Neither would I do it again. You know, the thing with such shortcuts is that you never know what's coming. It may get worse, or it may get better. I took the decision to continue, and luckily it got better. The last 5 minutes were easier, but my arms and my legs hurt really very bad. So at the end, I think I made the right decision. It was not the best shortcut, but wow, I never expected to be so happy to see asphalt again. I make a little detour now. I lost some time, but it made me more mad. In 20 minutes or so, I'm back on the initial road again, in a little village called Tuscany. Very nice name. Yes, this is Tuscania, the little village. And I'm back on my initial route again. So from here on I continue the bike route. I wanted to stop here, but I decided not to. I want to continue. I lost some time. I still have time enough though, but I'm not tired or anything. So I continue straight to Tarquinia. I made it to Tarquinia. And look how beautiful it is here. Nice fountain, church. Man, I was just 2 kilometers away from Tarquinia, and then all of a sudden I had to climb again from 10 to 100 meters on a very short distance. So you can see the Tarquinia, you can see the village from very far away, kilometers away, but then still at the end you have to climb a lot to reach here. But I made it, and a lot of setbacks. I ran into another dead end. I had to go back for 20 minutes and take another road. I took a big break for more than 2 hours. Now I'm gonna hit the road again. I would like to stay here a bit longer because it's nice and the sun is out and the men are working. Looks nice here. It's nicer than Capodimonte. And there at the end of the world is the reward. The Mediterranean Sea. That's the end destination. Civitavecchia. 2 hours cycling. I can feel I'm close to the coast because it's very windy here. I can also see I'm close to the coast because I see big water. Close to the coast, and then you run into this. Now I don't know exactly what it is, but it doesn't look pretty and it doesn't look like a nice beach. Oh man, do they really need to do this here? Oh, sounds like electric here. Whoa, look at that. This looks like an old rusty cruise ship. And they're renovating it. Oh, it's all surrounded by scaffold. And it looks very rusty and old. Just here in the harbor close to Civitavecchia. What is around it? It looks actually like the frame of a tent. Whoa. I need to find out what it is. A lady told me it's a cruise ship under construction, but it takes a very long time. This looks like the cruise ship from before. Very old rusty building, a lot of trash downstairs. This could be his brother, I don't know what it is. I'm here at the coast of Civitavecchia. Look at him. But I'm almost at my final destination. The beach is closed here. The only reason people go to Civitavecchia is for the beach. And what do they do? What do they do? They close it. The water looks nice. Wow. Very nice. But I'm not here for the beach. Next week is my beach week. People are just chilling here. I finally arrived at my Airbnb. Oh my god, I was at the coast, which is there. But then I had to climb all the way up to here.
It's a short distance, but very steep. And this is where my Airbnb is tonight. And it's a very special place, I must say. No, it's not this one. But my Airbnb is somewhere there, down. Let's go. So I need to follow this dirt track in the bushes for more than 3 minutes. I'm already a bit lost, actually. Where did I come from? Yeah, this way, I think. Look, it's like this. And I did this with my bike. So this is a 3 minute and 30-second walk down. But then the reward is amazing. Look, this is the tube for the water. First viewpoint. Look at that. It's only this dirt track in the middle of nowhere. You know, there's nothing here, and it doesn't look there is gonna be something. It's just bushes and trees. When I arrived here, they just told me, yeah, you have to go down. There's, this is the track. Okay. So after 2 minutes, I thought, hey, what the hell is going on here? This is leading to nowhere. But then after several minutes, okay, this is good. This is nice. This is special. This is what I'm looking for, actually. Here they try to guide you with the rocks. So they make a path with stones on both sides. And then we have arrived on the premises. Look at this. Here is a caravan park. I don't know how they did it, but it's there. 30 meters more down, another caravan. But the caravans are not mine, because I need to continue a bit more down, 30 meters. And then I run into my precious palace of tonight. This house. There's a swing for me. A very nice terrace. This is nice. Oh, here you can put things on, you can sit on it. And I love Portuguese style tiles like these. Here is a bed, but luckily that's not mine. Although it could be nice to sleep outside tonight. But I have a proper room. The sun is on this side. Look, amazing. This is the place to chill. And it's very quiet. I only hear birds chirping and trees whispering. Here I'm back. And this is my actual room. Look. This is the bedroom. I park my bike inside. Very small, everything I need. And on the other side, the bathroom with very nice Portuguese style tiles. And on the other side of the bathroom is another door
Which brings me to the living room. Look how nice. And look at the heater. Fantastic, isn't it? And it still works, I think. Look, there are tubes going outside. On this side, I leave the living room again. Pam. And this is the view. If we have a look down, more downhill, maybe they're constructing something new here. Not sure, but there is another one. Same construction, or the same, it has the same shape as this one. There's only one problem. I don't have water, neither do I have any food left. That means that I have to go back to Civitavecchia, or the village here, down, which is quite far. Because I need to go up with my bike here, the hill, and then down to the village. And again, when I'm coming back. And this is the garden. Look, here you can make fire or barbecue. There are grills for the barbecue. This is the sofa. Here you can chill after some meat. So yeah, altogether, very special experience. I'm here alone, there's nothing, and this is good, this is what I like. It's Wednesday. In 2 days I'm going back to Rome, and then it's city life again. So I'm completely remote from everything. I should have brought my own food. Look, here you can cook. There's everything. There's also electricity, the kitchen, and there are fridges. Anyway, I don't have food, I don't have anything, so I'm going to figure out how I survive tonight. And I'll be back to you tomorrow. I'm going to leave one of the most special Airbnbs I've ever stayed in. This house in the middle of nowhere was my stay. It's day 4 of my bike trip. I'm ready and my bike is ready. And today is going to be a tough day because I need to go back to the coast, which is a couple of kilometers further away. And from there I need to take another route all the way up to the mountains. And I need to climb till 500 meters. Tolfa is the name. That's where I'm gonna have a break. First I need to bring my bike back up here. As far as you can see, there's nothing. There's only forest. It's very tough to move my mountain bike up here. It's very steep. Oh my god, very small dirt tracks. Not suitable for a mountain bike actually. It's too small, too narrow. I'm back on the road again. Only descending now for 10 minutes. Here I can go really quick. I've been cycling for 75 minutes now, only climbing. From 0 to 500 meters. I've almost reached the highest point, which is 540 meters. After that, it's a couple of kilometers more to Tolfa. And this is what it's like. You can't really see how steep it is, but this is quite steep. But I still managed to cycle with one hand, so could be worse. 500 meters, 40 to go to the highest point. And then a bit more to Tolfa, where I'm gonna have my break. And I hope to see some nice views. Ocean view. And the other side, inland, nature views. Yeah! This is it! The highest point of the trip. 550 meters is the actual height. And this is the view. I can't see the ocean. I'm completely surrounded by mountains. Everywhere. So I climbed for almost 80 minutes. And I've reached the highest point now. Now I need to continue to Tolfa, which is here a bit down. I cycled quite far inland because I can't see the ocean. And now it's down again. Tolfa! And this is the main square. This must be the town hall. Yeah, Comune di Tolfa. The sun is out. It's a nice square. And here on the side, there's a balcony. And this is the view over the landscape. Mountains and only green. I don't know exactly where I've come from, which side. But as far as I can see, no ocean, only forest and meadows. I'm early, so I'm gonna walk around a bit in the village to see what it has to offer. It's not even 11 o'clock. After that, I'm gonna find a nice terrace to have lunch. It's nice here. Cobbled stairways, narrow streets, those little houses. Look, that's what I call steep. Anyway, I want to go up. Ah, look at this. La Dolce Vita. A nice little square. With plants everywhere. A painted bike. Nice house. Somewhere in a village. In the mountains of Lazio. Okay, we go here to the right. Let's see where this tunnel takes us. Smells like fresh clothes here. Look, there they are. I'm back on track. For the first time today, I'm on a small gravel path, surrounded by nature. No cars, no big roads, only this. That's nice. After 80 minutes climbing, I'm finally descending. I'm almost on foot of the mountain now. And then I need to climb again. A second mountain. And after that, it's only descending 1 more hour to the final destination, which is Ladispoli. And there I have my hotel.
But first I enjoy a bit the nature and the small gravel paths. Here it's nice to cycle. I'm climbing the second big mountain of the day. A little bit more and then I'm on top of the mountain. This one is 490 meters. Gravel has transformed into asphalt again. This goes a bit quicker. Horses on the left. Nature on the right. Again, it's very nice here, very quiet. But I ran into a dangerous situation. In the very far I saw 3 stray dogs. And they were just waiting there for something. But luckily a tractor was coming and I used the tractor as a shield. So the dogs were only paying attention to the tractor. And on the right side I could just sneak away. Look around here. How nice. Look at those big cows here. The horns are very long. I think they are cows, right? I'm not a farmer. If I'm wrong, tell me. They live the easy life. Just here, grazing grass. Enjoying the not so nice weather today. I've reached the top, but there's not much to show. Well, trees, and on the left side, trees. All right, I'm going to my top speed of today now. Down. Osso! Gravity should always work like that. I ran into a couple of dead ends. So I have to improvise a bit. I'm freestyling now, the last part to Ladispoli. I'm getting closer. Because I can see the coast there. And there on the left, somewhere is Ladispoli. So I'm going to invent my own route. Or I just follow the route. I've arrived at my hotel, finally. Oh man, the last part was really boring. I was on a big traffic road with lots of cars speeding. But it was practically the only way to get there, so I decided to take it. And now I'm here at my hotel. After a night in a tent, in a little village and in the middle of the forest, I chose a bit more luxury. Casale Elisa. A very nice big house with a big garden. And it's a bit more luxurious than what I had the other days. It's good. Like this I changed a bit. This is the chill room. This here is the restaurant where breakfast is served. And if the weather is nice, you can sit outside.
This is the first floor, and this is the tea room. Look how nice the chairs are. Here you can just sit and choose your tea. And look how nice this is. Look at the floor. Very colorful. I like that. This is my room for tonight. High wooden ceiling. With view over the garden. And the ceiling here is all made of wood. Everywhere it's like this, which gives a very cozy ambience. This is my bathroom, which I'm going to use now. I'm going to take a good shower. I'm going to have food. And then tomorrow is the last day of my bike trip back to Roma.
It's day 5 of my bike trip, and I'm cycling back to Rome today. Hi! I'm leaving Casale Elisa. I'm here in Ladispoli. Yeah! It's 3 hours and 30 minutes to Roma, final destination. And here is Il Circo Massimo. Ladispoli is a very popular village with 30,000 inhabitants in winter and 200,000 in summer. Because all the people in Roma, they have a second home here at the coast to escape the summer heat. Now, if they watch carefully my video, they can also learn how to go to Ladispoli by bike. And this is what the route looks like. Gravel. Like the last days, very often I cycled gravel paths. Paths are getting smaller. That's a very good sign. Meadows with big balls of hay. Pussies. Oh, it's getting really small here. Oh yeah. Oh, there's even a gate here. Wow. Just in the big meadows we cycle now. Look, the road is blocked. Ah, this is really nice. I hope it continues like this for hours. Oh, what is this? Palm trees? Oh, it's the first time I see them. That many here. What's the name of those trees? Can you tell me? I'm crossing the highway for the first time. So this is what I don't like. I'm on a big traffic road now. Shouldn't cycle here, but more cyclists do it. It's okay. It's not dangerous, but it's just not fun. I don't like it. Neither do my lungs. It's 1.7 kilometers. And then I'm gonna leave it again. This has happened quite a lot the last days. It's the first time today, but yesterday also. Dead end. It says I have to go here. But yeah, no, they lock it. I think they knew that I was coming. Okay, I have to go back to the big road now, which is a couple of minutes. And then I cycle for
5 minutes and then I take the left. Then I take the next road to the left. But this is always annoying. I'm crossing the highway for the second time. Back in the nature again. I took a small detour, but here it's nice again. I can hear I'm still close to the highway because I hear the cars. But it's nice here. Look, wheat fields, butterflies, birds. And no dead ends. If there is a dead end, I'm fucked. Then I need to cycle back for a very long time. So no matter what, I need to continue. Ah, here's nice. Very dark, densely vegetated with trees and bushes. Yes, fresh air. That is what I need after this big traffic road. It's also a bit fresher here because it's quite warm already. Sun is out. It's 9:30. Bum! Dead end. No, here I should... Oh wow, yeah, it's really closed. Fuck. Okay. I thought I could just walk around it. But they really closed it. Okay, then I need to throw my bike over it. Or here under. Well, that's no big deal. That's easy. I'm crossing the highway for the third time. Mission accomplished, I thought. But then, 2 minutes later, another dead end. It's already the third one today. It starts to annoy me a little bit. And look at all the trash here. Maybe that's the reason they close it, so people can't throw their trash there. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I'm gonna have a look upstairs. If the road is good. Alright, this is it. The grass is very high. There's not really a path. I could do it, but it's not going to be much fun. It's not going to be easy. No, it doesn't have to be easy, but at least a bit enjoyable. This doesn't look enjoyable. So, and I don't know what's there after 200-300 meters. So, I'm not going to do it. So I'm gonna find another route then. Probably a bigger one. The advantage is, it's quicker. The disadvantage is, well, you know, cars. Yeah, this is the consequence of dead ends. I'm on a very big road now. It's not a highway, but cars are driving fast and it's ugly. Oh, I hope for less than 10 minutes and then I'm gonna go back to the initial route. I'm crossing the highway for the fourth time. Alright, and until now I was more or less driving along the coast. But now this turn here to the left makes me drive towards Roma, inland. So from now on, it's only straight ahead to Roma.
Look at the trash. Straight on, here it's still quiet and nice. Guess what? I'm crossing the highway for the 5th time. Fuck man, there is a lot of trash here everywhere. Look. Whoa. They dump it here, I guess. Well, I don't guess, I'm sure. Mattresses, sinks, chairs, helmets, buckets, cables, tires, the toilet. Well, if you need something for your house, this is the place. It just doesn't stop. For some kilometers now, there is a lot of trash everywhere. For the first time today, proper bike lane. Great. Next to a big road. Very well done, Italy. It's not in the best state, but it's good enough. And it's safer. Easier to ride. I can watch around a bit here. Although there's not much to see. Just car companies. I'm getting closer to Rome. It's getting busier. More industry, more houses, more concrete, and more bike lanes. Hi! I'm back in Roma. And I decided to cycle to continue with a mouth mask. The air quality is so bad here that I can already feel it in my lungs. All the exhaust gases. So I hope this helps at least a little bit. When I left Rome 5 days ago, at arrival, I could feel my lungs. Like really, that I smoked. It felt like I smoked 5 packages of cigarettes. So I don't want to feel like that again. So, mouth mask. Remember kids, always do it safe. Yeah, I'm at my final destination. There is the Colosseum where I started 5 days ago. And here is Il Circo Massimo. That's my final destination. I'm happy I can get rid of my mouth mask. I'm back in a chaotic city. And that's exactly what I want now. After 5 days of nature, forest, trees, and a lot of gravel, now it's time for a good party here in Roma.